Y'all, one thing I'm loving is how everyone is moving to Rednote right now in the midst of, TikTok facing an impending ban in a few days. Let's call it what it is. And I said this, I was going to actually type this on a post, but I, say it here. So our government says TikTok is a national security threat. China has our data, all this stuff about China. Yet China makes everything that we just by owning our house. China makes your smartphones. If you got an iPhone, 9 out of 10 definitely was made in China. Any Samsung products you may have, some of it's in Korea, but a lot of it's assembled in China, right? Your laptops, China. The clothes on your back, China. So if China's going to do something nefarious, wouldn't you think they would have, especially on electronics, embedded some sort of code in there already to be siphoning information back? No, the reason why they want TikTok gone is because too many regular people are putting out some real information. Y'all don't realize that, y'all are busting up the whole system that they have cultivated for a long time. Y'all have figured out ways to make money so you ain't got to go work for these people, 9 to 5, not making a dime. Listen, they don't like that some of you are getting on this app and 2 or 3 days making your whole paycheck they used to make in 2 weeks, in 2 or 3 days. Or maybe it took you a week to make your paycheck, right? And now you going on to maybe the next paycheck would have been the following week. They don't like that. You understand what I'm saying? They don't like the fact that, pharmacists will get on here and say, hey, don't be buying that brand name medication. Go buy the Walgreens brand, CVS brand. Hey, NyQuil don't work. What I heard pharmacists say, go ask for the Sudafed behind the counter. That's what actually works. And then people say, oh, yeah, it do work. They don't like us getting any kind of information or being awakened, right, to information. They don't like it. So their deal is we can't stop them, so let's ban it. Well, this is the thing. We live in the information age. And the problem is this baby boomer generation and the silent generation who's still running the country. And really, they are against us, Gen X. I'm a Gen X. They're against millennials. And they're against Gen Z. They don't like us like that. They want to maintain this old model that they had an opportunity to build upon what they had. They literally screwed up America. They could work in their time period, work one job. A man could work one job. His wife could stay home, pay for your kids' college, all on one job. All on one job. And now people can't even afford a home right now. And who holds the majority of the wealth? The baby boomers and the silent generation. They have literally choked out Gen X, Millennial, and Gen Z. They don't want to give up any kind of power at all. They literally die in those congressional seats, right? They don't even they don't want nobody to come in there behind them. They have the attitude where they're going to scorch earth everything. So they don't like that we are, as a collective of people, as Americans, upending their system. They don't like that. But the funny part is, with this internet, is that people go on the Rednote, right? And now you want to ban the Chinese app, but now everybody going to a Chinese app willingly. You understand? That's what they don't. In Rednote, from what I'm seeing, because me, I'm a news guy, so I have to be everywhere. I went over there and I'm seeing how quick Rednote is adapting to it. So Rednote trying to get in where they fit in. So to you old school Congress people out here who's trying to stop the American people from having a voice and a conversation, whatever. And you have to understand, we live in a globalized world now. It's not all this, you just are cornered off. We're connected to people all over the world. So now you got a lot of Chinese people like, man, I'm glad y'all are here. Because you have to understand, now I have to go there. If a bunch of us, Black Americans, FBA in particular, go to Rednote gonna be hot. And I'm starting to see us over there. So that's a lot of it too. If they shut down TikTok, we'll make Rednote hot. That's just what we do, period. But it's just funny that what they try to do to TikTok. Now, the thing I don't like about this is that there's some people that really making a lot of money on here. Their livelihoods are threatened real bad right now because a bunch of politicians mad that y'all are up into their system and they want the control back. And if, Mark Zuckerberg think people gonna go over there with him, he's sadly mistaken. I don't know why he's trying to position himself like that. He don't have the juice like the TikTok or maybe even the Rednote would have. He tried to copy it, but they're way too compromised. Now Mark Zuckerberg want to come out saying, oh, well, they made me censor y'all during the pandemic. Well, you'd hurt your customer base. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you'd have been standing up back then and saying, this is what they doing to me, this is what they doing to my company, people would have been rallying behind you. But you can't come out years later after you done the dirt for the Biden administration. Oh, well, look at what they made us do. Like, bro, like, people cool on you, bro. They are real cool on you. So, shout out to the American people, man. Y'all letting these old school politicians know, don't